Hello, congratulations on your Freedom Express. My name is Russ. I'm from TerryTown RV. I'm going to do your orientation with you today. We're going to start here in the front. So you have two propane tanks in the front, 20-pound tanks. Your battery would go here. Right now, there's no battery in it. We have not prepped this yet. You have a manual hand crank here. If you get tired of cranking, this can be upgraded to an electric tongue jack. If that's something you're interested in, we can put that on here at TerryTown. You have a storage compartment there. I have it opened up on the other side. I'll show you that in a minute. You have stabilizer jacks on all four corners. These are used for stabilizing only, not for leveling. So once your unit is leveled, then you will put the stabilizing jacks down so it's not so bouncy inside. You're going to level using your tires, so you're going to put blocks under one side, and then you're going to use your tongue jack to level the other way. So around here on the back. So right here you have an outdoor shower, hot and cold water. This does pull out, pushes back in, so you can wash the pets off, kids. You have city water connection right here, so full hookup camping. You're going to hook a garden hose to this, and then you have water pressure through that. Do recommend using a water pressure regulator. Anything over 50 psi, you could burst your lines. This is an input for cable or satellite. Some parks have their own cable service. Some people take a little portable satellite dish with them. Right down here, this is where all the fun happens. So you have a black and a gray tank. Black tank is here on the right. Gray tank is on the left. Simply take this cap off, put your hose there. That goes to the septic. Then you're going to pull that black tank, let that empty. That is your toilet water. And then you'll pull that gray tank. That gray tank's the dirty sink and shower. It's going to help wash the black out of your hose. Once you're done with that, simply close it up and you're all done. Your water heater. This is gas or electric. If you run the gas, there is a switch on the inside to turn on. But you also have to light it from out here. So you're just going to put on pilot, hold that down until it lights, and then turn that knob to on, turn it off, same way. Right now it's on off, so we put it on pilot, hold that down, wait for it to light. You might have to put a flame in there to light it, and then turn it on once it's lit. Otherwise, you can just turn the electric switch on, and then you'll run electric that way. You do have a cap right here. Put it there when you're ready to use this. Your power cord is right here. It is a 30 amp service. This just pulls out, and then you just push it back in when you're done with it. Close your lid. You have storage in the back. Nice little storage compartment. I do have the back down right now. I have the front up so I can show you how that works. This is what it should look like when it's down. You have power here. Down here you have a drain outlet. This is your low point drains, so it's a hot and cold. This is the lowest point in your water lines. So if you want to empty the water out of your lines, just simply unscrew the caps and it's going to drain all the water out. So there's three places you'll drain water from. These low point drains, your fresh water tank, and your water heater. If you empty all three of those, you shouldn't have any water in there. This is your furnace vent. It does get very hot, so be careful any kids or pets around if you use the furnace. This is your refrigerator vent. This is your condensation hose, so make sure this is out so it's not dripping water inside of the camper. This is your fresh water fill, so if you're going to do rustic camping, then you're going to fill that up, turn your water pump on, and you'll have water pressure that way. In order to drain that, right down here is your tank. At the end of your tank right there, that is the cap to drain your freshwater tank. A couple outdoor speakers. You do have a vent that goes over your stove, so if you turn that fan on in there, just move those tabs and this flap will open. If you're not using it, be sure you close that up. That way bugs can't get in, or it's not flapping and rips off as you're driving down the road. Light outside here. And this is that storage. It's just the other side of it. It's pass-through storage. This is for your awning. I'm not going to be able to bring your awning down because I'm by myself out here. It takes 2 people. But what you have to do, on both sides, you have these tabs right here. You're going to unhook those tabs. Take your tool, and up at the top right here, you're going to have to push that up. And then you're going to pull out on both sides here. Once it's all the way down, this bar right here is going to slide up and lock into place. And then you can lift this up, and that'll actually lift the awning up to where you need it to be. And just the opposite way to take it down, you're going to bring it down, slide this bar back down, and then you're going to take your tool. It'll be closer to you. You might not need the tool, but you're just going to pull that down like that. Oops, sorry. So it was up. Now you're going to bring it down. You can get it. And then it'll activate and start rolling up. You are going to have to hold on to that string in the middle so it doesn't just slam against the camper. You're going to gently take it up. Once it's in this position again, squeeze that so it snaps into place. If you have more questions on that, give us a call. It's hard to just talk through without actually doing it. So we're gonna open this up. So your bed here, you just simply lift up on here, pull this lever down on both sides, and you can lock these, that way people can't mess with them if you're not around. And just pull this bed down. It's on cables. Pull the material down along the sides, keep any moisture out, and then the rest will be done inside. It's pretty simple. So we'll go inside here. You do have a bar on both of your beds. So this end right here is just going to snap onto that bar. You want to make sure the hook is up. You're going to lift it up and just push it into place. Actually have it over a little bit too far. But then right here, you're going to give it a good push. And that's going to go right here. So it's in between these. Because once you take it out, you're just going to push that and pull it back down. But it should be tight, just like that. And then you can put your bed. Your bed will rest up there. I just took it down just to show you this. Your bed can go back up here. If I can do this with one arm. Then your mattress is in place. You do have these fans here. Plug. It's going to hook right into that. So we'll hook that into there. And then the fan itself can hook right onto here, or it can hook like that. It has a light and a fan on it. There's a light. And then the fan. So those are pretty nice. I found them in here. You do have your TV. Your TV, there's your antenna. If you want your antenna to work, make sure your antenna booster is on. So make sure that light is lit up right there. It's just a push button here. And then you simply crank your antenna up. Right, you do have a stereo here. Power on. Gotta find a station. But you have Right now I'm just hooked to a battery box. I don't have actual battery on it, so I don't have much power here. But you have speaker zone A, B, and C. So you're going to have outdoor speakers and then indoor. So A and B are most likely indoor. So it's going to be speakers in the front, speakers in the back, and then outside speakers. This is a DVD player and a CD player. Your keys are going to be right here on the sink. You do have lights right here. There's a switch here. Turns on your main lights. They're all individual as well. Right down here, this is for your slide out control. It's right inside the door, so just simply hold that down. When it's all the way in and out, you'll hear that noise. Fire extinguisher. Your microwave is a standard microwave, just like at home. Then you have your light here, and then your fan, so make sure it's open outside if you're going to use this fan. Your stovetop, you just put this on light right here, and then turn this until the burner sparks and lights. It works for all 3 burners. Your oven is going to need to be lit manually, so you put that on pilot, hold that in, and then put a flame down to the pilot light there. Right over here under the fridge, that is your furnace. Your furnace control is right here. So on and off up here. So on and off. And then your temperature control is at the bottom. Your refrigerator is gas or electric. So just turn it on here. The button pushed in, that auto light will come on. So that means it is working on electricity. If you lose power, it's going to automatically switch to propane. If you want propane only, have this button out, and then propane, it should light up with your propane. If this check light comes on, that means it cannot find the propane. It's either turned off or you don't have enough. All your instructions for that are right inside the freezer door. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. You do have a little control right here. It's just a sensor for warmer or colder, so just slide this up or down. If your refrigerator does not cool down, check and make sure that this did not fall. So just make sure that's up all the way. Over here, this is where you're going to turn on your gas for your water heater, and then you go outside and light it. Or you're just going to turn on the electric right here. Water pump for that freshwater tank. And then you can check, we don't have a battery hooked up right now, but it will show how full your battery is, how charged it is, and checks the tank levels as well. So just push the buttons in. Bathroom, you have a foot pedal flush for your toilet. So halfway down brings water in, all the way down will flush it. Shower, self-explanatory there. You do have a switch right here on the wall for your light. So your light up there. Fan up here. Just twist this to open it up. You do have a cover over top of this, so you can leave this open all the time. It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to rain inside. Right here's your fan switch. So you have the max air over right out there. So that is your bathroom. You also have a GFI reset in here. This bed works exactly the same way as the other one. So you have your bar up there. Just make sure it's in. All right. Your fuses and your breakers are right there. Some good storage up here. And then your dinette. Your dinette does go into a bed. If you're not familiar with that, just remove these legs. This tabletop is going to rest here and there. And then you're going to use these cushions on both sides to fill in the top. More lights. This bed here, or this couch, turns into a bed. This just flips up, lift up on the front, and it will flip into a bed. And then you have some storage underneath it. You can access that through the doors there as well. All right, I don't think I missed anything. But if you have any other questions, oh, I did miss something, your air conditioner. So you're going to control your air conditioner right from the air conditioner itself. So low, medium, high. This is your fan, and this is the air conditioning. You have a furnace, so I don't think you have the heat pump in here. It doesn't look like it, but if it's an option. And then you can set your temperature there. This filter does come out. You can take the filter out and clean it and reuse it. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to give us a call. We'll be happy to help you out. That is your carbon monoxide and LP detector. You can always call your salesman or call us directly through the service department. We'd be glad to help you out. Thank you for purchasing at TerryTown, and happy camping.